In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, where the cacophony of car horns mingled with the vibrant sounds of markets and street vendors, two girls formed a bond that seemed unbreakable. Aisha and Nneka grew up in the same neighborhood, their houses separated by a single narrow street. They met at the age of 5 in the dusty playground of their primary school, and from that moment, they were inseparable. "Look, Aisha, I drew us together," Nneka exclaimed, holding up a piece of paper with two stick figures holding hands, wide smiles on their faces. "That's so beautiful, Nneka. Can I keep it?" Aisha asked, her eyes wide with admiration. "Of course, we are best friends forever, right?" "Forever and ever," Aisha confirmed, sealing their promise with a pinky swear. Their friendship blossomed through shared secrets, sleepovers, and dreams of a future where they would always be side by side. They attended the same schools, navigated the turbulent waters of adolescence together, and supported each other through every challenge. Years passed, and the girls grew into beautiful young women, their friendship as strong as ever. Aisha was known for her academic brilliance, while Nneka had a magnetic charm that drew people to her effortlessly. They entered university, both pursuing degrees at the University of Lagos. It was in their second year that the Thorn entered their garden of friendship. His name was Tunde, a charismatic law student with a smile that could light up a room. He met Aisha first during a campus debate competition. "You were incredible up there, Aisha. Your arguments were so compelling," Tunde said, approaching her after the event. "Thank you, Tunde. I love debating. It's like a dance of words," Aisha replied, her cheeks flushing slightly. Over the following weeks, Tunde and Aisha grew closer, sharing study sessions and late-night conversations. But Aisha was oblivious to the fact that Tunde had also caught Nneka's eye. One evening, as the three of them sat at a popular cafe, the tension became palpable. "Tunde, you should come to my birthday party this weekend," Nneka said, her voice sweet yet firm. "I would love to, Nneka," Tunde replied, his gaze flickering briefly to Aisha. After Tunde left, Aisha turned to Nneka, a hint of concern in her eyes. "You didn't tell me you liked Tunde." "I don't just like him, Aisha. I'm in love with him," Nneka admitted, her eyes burning with determination. "And I know he feels something for me too." Aisha's heart sank. She had feelings for Tunde, but she valued her friendship with Nneka more than anything. I didn't realize. Maybe we should talk about this." "There's nothing to talk about. May the best woman win," Nneka said, her tone icy. The following months were strained. The once unbreakable bond between Aisha and Nneka began to fray. Nneka's pursuit of Tunde grew more aggressive, and Aisha felt torn between her loyalty to her friend and her feelings. One evening, after a particular heated argument, Aisha confronted Nneka. "Why are you doing this? We've always been there for each other. Why let a guy come between us?" Aisha pleaded. "Because, Aisha, he makes me feel alive, and I'm not going to let you take that away from me," Nneka snapped. "But I'm not trying to take him away. I just wish things could go back to the way they were," Aisha said, tears welling up in her eyes. "Things will never be the same," Nneka replied coldly before walking away. The rift between them widened, and Tunde found himself caught in the middle. He cared for both girls, but was unaware of the depth of their conflict. As their final year approached, Aisha and Nneka barely spoke. The once vibrant friendship had withered into resentment and jealousy. Aisha's heartache turned into anger as she saw Nneka flaunting her closeness with Tunde. One night, as Aisha lay awake, a dark thought began to root. She knew Nneka's weaknesses, her allergies, and her routines. A plan formed in her mind, twisted and poisonous. The next day, Aisha approached Nneka with a forced smile. Nneka, can we talk? I miss us. Maybe we can have dinner tonight, just the two of us, to clear the air. Nneka eyed her suspiciously but nodded. Alright, dinner it is, 8 p.m. at my place. Aisha spent the afternoon preparing. She cooked Nneka's favorite meal, jollof rice with fried plantains, and added a special ingredient to Nneka's portion, a lethal dose of ground peanuts, knowing Nneka was severely allergic. At 8 p.m., Aisha arrived at Nneka's apartment carrying the dinner. They sat at the table, the tension between them thick and suffocating. This looks delicious, Aisha. Thank you for making the effort, Nneka said, taking a bite. You're welcome. I just want us to move past this, Aisha replied, watching intently as Nneka ate. Within minutes, Nneka began to cough and struggle for breath, her eyes widening in panic. Aisha, I can't breathe. Aisha's heart raced, a mix of fear and guilt flooding her. Nneka, what's going on? She asked, feigning ignorance. My allergy, Nneka gasped, collapsing to the floor. Aisha hesitated, the weight of her actions crashing down on her. She fumbled for her phone and called an ambulance, but it was too late. Nneka's breaths grew shallow, and within moments, she was gone. The aftermath was a blur. The police investigated, but Aisha's act of calling the ambulance helped mask her guilt. Nneka's death was ruled as an accidental allergic reaction. Tunde was devastated, and Aisha found herself consumed by guilt and sorrow. She had lost her best friend, the one person who had been a constant in her life. One evening, Tunde visited Aisha, his eyes hollow with grief. Aisha, I feel like I've lost a part of myself. Nneka is gone and nothing makes sense anymore. I know, Tunde, I miss her too, Aisha whispered, her heart heavy with the weight of her secrets. As the months passed, the memory of Nneka's death haunted Aisha. She couldn't escape the guilt, the knowledge that she had let jealousy and anger destroy the most precious friendship she had ever known. In the end, Aisha realized that she had not only lost Nneka, but also a part of herself. The poisonous thorn of jealousy had withered their friendship and left her with nothing but the bitter taste of regret. And in the vibrant city of Lagos, where life moved on, Aisha was left to grapple with the consequences of a decision that had forever changed her life.